And new tonight, a former Texas City commissioner who was on probation for a crash that killed a father and son will now serve 10 years in prison for the crime.
Haney was found guilty last year. The jury giving her probation and not jail time, but a lot has happened from back then until now. ABC
13's Mo Hyder live in the newsroom tonight to break this one down for us, Mo.
Yeah, Eric, good evening. Well, let's start with what happened back in September of 2024. Haney was arrested for a DWI in Texas City, and since then, prosecutors have filed a motion to revoke her probation. And after a two-day hearing in a Galveston County courtroom, a judge said he was not going to give her another chance to avoid going to jail. It was February of 2024 when former Texas City Commissioner Haney was found guilty of negligent homicide in a crash in 2017 that killed Van Lee and his son Hong Lee. Investigators say both were standing outside of a truck near Mitchell Causeway along I-45 when Haney's truck crashed into them. 7 years later, a Galveston County jury found her guilty, but she was only sentenced to 10 years probation.
The jury really did give her a second chance at being able to live out in the community while she served her sentence, and that was her opportunity to take responsibility for her actions and live as a good citizen.
But since then, prosecutors say she violated her court orders.
She wasn't successful in completing the technical obligations of her probation. Completing community service hours is such an easy thing to do, and she simply was not doing that.
On top of that, in September of 2024, Haney was charged with a DWI in Texas City. During today's hearing, a Galveston County judge said those were the two main reasons why he felt her probation needed to be revoked.
And everybody here knows that the jury gave you probation. They gave you probation for 10 years. They gave you a second chance. You didn't even get through 10% before violating. It seems like you did not take any of this seriously.
Now Haney has to serve 10 years behind bars. Attorneys with the DA's office says the Lee family finally feels justice has been served.
And so today is a day that they finally get to see a sentence that is in line with what they feel is justice.
Mo Hyder, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.